Yo, what up? What up? What up? Told you I was just gonna pull right back. Yo, yo, the amount of things that we find over time and the things that get released, we never get everything all at once. Never get the full story. It's very rare. We just get the full story all at once. So, just looking at this letter from this officer that actually plotted against Malcolm X along with the NYPD and the FBI. This line is crazy. I, Raymond A. Wood, being of sound mind and body, wish to confess the following. I was a Black New York City undercover police officer from April 1964 through May of 1971. I participated in actions that in hindsight were deplorable and detrimental to the advancement of my own Black people. My actions on behalf of the New York City Police Department boss were done under duress and fear that if I did not follow the orders of my handlers, I could face detrimental consequences. Presently, I am aging with failing health. Recently, I have learned of the death of Mr. Thomas Johnson and are deeply concerned that with my death, his family will not be able to exonerate him after being wrongly convicted in the killing of Malcolm X. The facts are as follows. April 17th, 1964, I was hired by the New York City Police Department. Without training, I was immediately assigned to the Boss Investigation Unit. My job was to infiltrate civil rights organizations throughout New York City to find evidence of criminal activity so the FBI could discredit and arrest its leaders. After witnessing repeated brutality at the hands of my coworkers, police, I tried to resign. Instead, I was threatened with arrest by pinning marijuana and alcohol trafficking charges on me if I did not follow through with the assignments. Under the directions of my handlers, I was told to encourage leaders and members of civil rights groups to commit felonious acts. The Statue of Liberty bombing idea was created by my supervisor/handler. Using supervillaince, the agency learned that Bo and Sade were key players in Malcolm X's crowd control security detail. It was my assignment to draw the two men into a felonious federal crime so that they could be arrested by the FBI and kept away from managing Malcolm X's Audubon ballroom security on February 21st, 1965. On February 16th, 1965, the Statue of Liberty plot was carried out and the men were arrested just days before the assassination of Malcolm X. At that time, I was not aware that Malcolm X was the target. On February 21st, 1965, I was ordered to be at the Audubon Ballroom where I was identified by witnesses while leaving the scene. Thomas Johnson was later arrested and wrongfully convicted to protect my cover and the secrets of the FBI and NYPD. I have placed my full confession into the care of my cousin, Reginald Wood, Jr. I have requested that this information be held until after I have passed away. It is my hope that this information is received with the understanding that I have carried these secrets with a heavy heart and remorsefully regret my participation in this matter. Raymond A. Wood, signed. So this Black man was undercover with the NYPD, and the FBI and the NYPD instructed him to cause high-ranking members of the nation to basically go against Malcolm and do things that could hurt him.